South Sudan's National Legislative Assembly failed to hold its sitting on Monday because of fuel shortage problem. According to the spokesperson of Parliament, Oliver Mori Benjamin, the Assembly was unable to continue its work due to administrative challenges connected to lack of fuel in the country. According to the report, the fuel was needed to power generator inside Parliament building because electricity system depend on generator. The shortage made it difficult for normal activities to continue. Speaking to the media, Mori explained that officials are now trying to solve the problem as quickly as possible. He said efforts are underway to find funding or to find fund and buy fuel so that operation can continue again. The spokesperson also confirmed that there was no official sitting because of the ongoing power problem. This situation comes at a difficult time when fuel prices continue rising across South Sudan. Many citizens around the country are already struggling with transport costs, expensive goods in markets, and limited access to service because fuel has become more expensive. Now, even important government institutions are beginning to feel the pressure. Many citizens reacted with concern after hearing that Parliament could not continue its session because of fuel shortage. Some people say this situation shows the seriousness of the economic challenges facing the country today. Others are asking how government institutions can continue operating if fuel shortage continues for a longer period. Fuel is one of the most important resources in South Sudan because many places relied on generator for electricity. When fuel becomes unavailable, offices, businesses, hospitals, and schools can all face disruption. Transport services are also heavily affected. Drivers often increase transportation price whenever fuel becomes scarce. This creates more pressure on ordinary citizens who are already facing difficult economic conditions. Well, across the country or across different towns and states, people of South Sudan continue to complain about the rising cost of living. Food prices have increased in many markets. Transportation costs are becoming difficult for workers and students. Business owners are also facing challenges because generators require fuel to operate daily. For Parliament to suspend its session because of fuel shortage has now become a major talking point among citizens. Some political analysts believe the situation reflects wider economic pressure affecting the entire country. Others say stronger planning and emergency system may be needed to avoid interruption in critical government services. Meanwhile, parliamentary officials say they are working hard to restore operations soon. Citizens are now waiting to see how quickly the situation will be resolved. The fuel crisis continues to raise questions about supply system, economic stability, and the daily struggle facing ordinary citizens or ordinary people across South Sudan. As more updates become available, many people hope the situation will improve in the coming days. Let us move to our second top story. President Salva Kiir Mayardit say South Sudan now control its own airspace. President Salva Kiir Mayardit has announced that South Sudan has officially taken control of its own airspace after launching a new airspace traffic management system and modern control tower. The president made the announcement during the official launch ceremony of the new aviation system According to President Salva Kiir Mayardit, this development is an important step for South Sudan because it allows the country to manage its own air traffic independently. According to President Salva Kiir Mayardit, this development is an important step for South Sudan because it allows the country to manage its own air traffic independently. The president said South Sudan has now reclaimed its airspace sovereignty. He stressed that the country must ensure the system works properly without interruption. President Kiir directed aviation authorities and responsible institutions to make sure the new system operates efficiently at all times. He warned that the country cannot afford failure in managing its airspace. For many years, South Sudan depended heavily on Sudan for airspace management after independence. Air traffic systems were previously coordinated from Khartoum using manual system and foreign support. Now, the government say the new technology will help South Sudan independently manage flight entering and leaving the country. Officials believe the system will improve safety, communication, and efficiency in the aviation sector. The launch of the control tower and airspace management system is being viewed by some citizens as an important national achievement. Air transport is a key part of development in South Sudan because many areas depend on flight for transportation, humanitarian work, business activities, and medical support. Experts said an improved aviation system can help strengthen trade, security, and international cooperation. The government believes a modern airspace system can also help increase confidence among international airline and aviation partners. Many countries around the world use advanced air traffic systems to monitor and direct aircraft safely. Such systems reduce the chance of accident and improve coordination between airport and pilot. For South Sudan, this new step represents an effort to modernize the country's aviation sector. Some citizens welcomed the announcement and praised the government for investing in important infrastructure. Others say they hope more improvement will also be made in road, electricity, hospital, and other sectors that affect daily life. The aviation sector remains important for humanitarian organizations as well. Many aid agencies operating in remote areas relied heavily on aircraft to deliver food, medicine, and emergency supplies. So, improved airspace management may help support these operations more effectively. At the same time, some observers said maintaining the system properly will be very important. Modern technology systems require trained workers, technical support, stable electricity, and continuous maintenance. The president warning about avoiding interruptions show concern about protecting the system from failure. Citizens are now watching closely to see how the aviation sector developed in the coming months and years. Many people hope in the coming months there will be more change. The system will improve safety, strengthening national independence, and support economic growth in the country. Let's move on to Western Equatoria. Confirm no Ebola cases as border monitoring increases. According to this report, authorities in Western Equatoria state have confirmed that no Ebola case have been reported in the state. However, health officials say preparations are already underway to strengthen monitoring system near border areas connecting South Sudan and Democratic Republic of Congo. The State Minister of Health James Abdallah Arona spoke from Yambio and assured citizens that there are currently no confirmed Ebola cases in the state. Even though there are no reported infections, authorities say they want to remain prepared. Health officials are planning to deploy medical personnel and support team to entry point near the Congo border. The goal is to increase screening and monitoring to prevent any possible spread of the disease into South Sudan. The preparation comes after the Africa CDC announced an Ebola outbreak in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. According to report, hundreds of suspected cases and many deaths have already been recorded there because Western Equatoria shared border connection with Congo. Health officials are taking precautions seriously. Ebola is known as a dangerous viral disease that is spread through direct contact with infected bodily fluid. Symptoms may include fever, weakness, vomiting, diarrhea, and bleeding in severe situations. Health experts say early detection and quick response are very important in preventing larger outbreaks. Border screening and public awareness campaigns are often used to reduce the spread of infectious disease. Citizens are being encouraged to report unusual illnesses quickly and follow health advice from authorities. In past outbreaks across Africa, Ebola has caused fear because of its deadly nature and fast spread when not controlled properly. Medical workers often face difficult conditions while responding to outbreak. Government and international health organizations usually work together to contain the disease. The announcement from Western Equatoria authorities may help fear among residents. However, health officials continue encouraging communities to remain alert and cooperate with medical teams. Some citizens living near border areas say they are concerned about movement between communities and possible risk. Others believe preparation is the best way to protect the population before any case appear. Public health experts say prevention measures are critical because waiting until infections spread can make response effort it can make it more difficult to control. Authorities are expected to continue monitoring the situation closely in the coming days. The Ministry of Health and local officials may also increase awareness and campaign to educate communities about Ebola symptoms and prevention methods. Citizens are encouraged to practice good hygiene and avoid direct contact with suspected infected individuals. The situation is in neighboring countries or in Congo continue to be watched carefully by health authorities across the region. South Sudan has previously faced public health challenges including cholera, malaria, and other infectious diseases. Because of this, health preparedness remains an important issue for both government officials and communities. Many people now hope that early preparation and strong cooperation between health workers and citizens will help prevent any Ebola outbreak inside South Sudan. Thank you for watching. If you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's meet on the next video.